should have put dance in the tags. What's up? I'm CBD Dragons. My name's Chris B. Welcome to tonight's episode of CB Dragons Paints. Flow video down! Yeah, what's up, buddy? I'm wearing my own band merch tonight. Everybody should check out Devils Hunt Me Down. Obviously, I'm covering it up. Let's do this. Let's hop into this stream. How are you, Fluby? Ooh. Got myself another camera angle from the side. Zooms. Let's see how this one goes. One of the benefits of working with old technology, sometimes I get the scraps. Start out with a nice bowl and some paint. Okay, per usual, I completely obliterated my wet palette. And, I gotta rebuild it, so we gotta get some paint in here, boys, gentlemen, ladies, everybody in between. I don't know why I said boys, probably from habit. Who cares? Fuck it, let's do this. All right. So let's recap. What we got? We're painting the ancient silver dragon, and so far this silver dragon's name is Blue. We'll do B-L-E-U, I think. And we've got the blue color, we've got some purples, we've got some fun stuff here, and at the end we're going to dry brush over everything except for the gold with silver, metallic, silver dragon. Can I say gold? It might be a lot of work. Big workload tonight. We got to get some Kirin gold and dwarven bronze to get the tail looking cool and popping. And yeah, if I got time at the end of the night, we're going to glue these wings on, and you're going to watch me sit and hold two pieces of plastic together. All right. Let me drop the synth a little bit. Get that down about there. That should be okay. Let me know how this sounds. I'm moving around a little bit, so I should remember that when I'm talking to get right up into the mic. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. That should be all right. Check me. Let me know. Let me know if this doesn't work or it doesn't sound good. I want it to sound good. All right. Better. Okay. I wonder. I can turn this up, I guess. I got more. Can I turn it up? I can. I can increase the decibels. Let's just do that. Boom! Okay, that's pretty loud. Bah! Okay, that's loud. That should be okay. All right. Yes, let's get some colors. We got electric blue. Lich skin. I honestly don't know how much of this I'm going to use tonight, but I want to get a good amount because it's the base color. And then I have a few ideas for the face, which is what we're going to be doing. Also, I should be streaming at a higher quality tonight. Should be good. I don't think I'm going to run into any issues. Fingers crossed, though, because you never know. Let's see. So what I determined is I found a couple of other pigments that worked within the blue spectrum that were still lighter than the colors I'd come up with. And those are ethereal blue and gelatinous blue. And they look pretty good. It definitely blipped a little bit on my end. Yeah, I'm seeing it play and bounce. Let's verify that. Upload speed. Wow. Yep, great. Well, it's doing 3 megabytes down, which means it's probably going to lag. That's good. All right. Let me try and fix this, because I'm gonna lose my mind if I can't stream to you lovely folks. Okay, it's holding. Okay, seems like it's okay. That looks like a blip. Oh well, fuck it, we're gonna find out. And if it gets really bad, then I'll just drop it down again. Okay. Told myself I would move the paints over here, so I didn't have a whole bunch of stuff in the way of my light. All right, let's have fun with it then. Here we go. So, we've got some more people. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start by just kind of taking a look at what we got. All right, so I've noticed is the front end of this, a lot of dragons have this like T-Rex nose. Right? Let's see if I can get this for you. Bam. So like, it just kind of looks like a T-Rex, right? And the nostrils allow for a good place for lighter colors, right? To kind of make it pop. Obviously, everything's super, super small. So when I start working with this, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to paint most of it one color, all the way down to the teeth, all the way back to these back scales, right? Up under here as well. I'm going to paint it all turquoise, or rather merfolk turquoise, because I really fell in love with this backlit turquoise stuff that we were doing last night, and last time, and I really want to embrace that in here if I can. Also, if for some reason it doesn't quite work the way I'm hoping it will, I'm going to, over top it, I'm going to dry brush either a ethereal blue or a gelatinous blue, and that will capture the turquoise, but it'll still really make the face pop, and I'm hoping that turquoise will kind of operate more as a little deep glow in the grooves. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take a swig of water real quick. As far as the under chin, right under here, I'm not trying to get too fancy with it. I may end up just painting it with the gelatinous blue, just so that when I end up painting the teeth like a white, that it'll work well. I'm still trying to decide what I want to paint the tongue. I normally paint the tongue pink on a lot of these dragons. I don't know if that'll work. I think it might. Oh yes, and the membrane. That was the other thing I've been considering. I kind of wanted to go dark over top of the blue to make it look like it was really stretching everything. I kind of wanted to make it black and spotted and shit like that, but I don't have a sharp enough brush at the moment. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play with the face and go from there. Welcome everybody, Cascadian Wizard. Super stoked to have you here. I want to jump in. I think I do. I think I'm ready. It's wild to me because I can see the face way better in this camera, but there's a slight delay, so I can't paint with it. I have to paint anyway. Doesn't matter. All right, burr. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start with the blue and just kind of go into it. Right, I'm using what is it, number 4 brush. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more because we're all working together on this, and I need your eyes as much as my own. All right, just want to get right up in here. And I want to get into the grooves, so I'm painting against the scales as to not miss out on any of the angles, baby. Them angles are all what it's about. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, I could use a toothpick. That's a good idea. That's about the point that I want too. I think that would work really well. Okay, this is working the way I want it to. At least the camera is showing me that it's working the way I want it to. If there was ever a reason for me to feel like I needed glasses, it would be painting these dragons. All right, already on its own, I'm kind of happy with how this is looking. Getting into the weeds here. Man, I like this blue. God, I love working with light colors. They're unforgiving, but I enjoy it. Okay. That's one side of the face. Man. back up a little bit to give the camera a little bit more to kind of work with. Focus on. I'll be honest, it is hard to see with my current glasses, but man, this camera really helps me, and I'm trusting what I'm seeing in the image above and my ability to paint over what I can actually see. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's really just a roundabout way of saying I need glasses again. Man, thanks again for being with me tonight, everybody. I work in tech, I work in IT, I work in a help desk type role, and I had to assist in well, let's just say we had to let some people go this week, and that's never fun. That's never fun. The person that cuts off security and all that, and I feel deeply when people leave the company that I've spent a lot of time at, especially if they're friends, you know. And so I'm just really happy to be here, and I'm still employed and kicking it with y'all, just painting the dragon, feeling a good vibe. You know, I actually was considering a desk-mounted magnifier. I almost wanted to get the glasses that go over the top, but I'm not there yet in life. See, it's interesting. Last week, Cascadian Wizard posed a good question, which was, do I plan out all the colors in advance? And part of the reason I don't is this right here. I thought I liked the way it looked initially with grays and silvers, and here I am painting the face of this dragon blue, because I know how the silver is going to look underneath it, or over top of it. And like, man, it just goes to show, like, this whole process, this whole art painting of these dragons is an opportunity for me to try something, accept that maybe what I tried wasn't the right thing, and then try again. And like, it's just such a simple concept that, like, I feel very fortunate to be able to embrace while painting. Oof, dude, I've been in that role of getting the whole team laid off except me and a coworker. But yeah, what is this music? 100%. This is Stream Synths from the Twitch soundtrack beta. A lot of this stuff is up on Spotify and online. I try to keep the names of the songs in the bottom left-hand corner. Check it out. It's good. This song is Nissan Skyline, and it makes me feel like I'm driving in a Nissan, which I know intimately because I have one. Yeah, do we let go of I don't know, like 6-7 people? But it's been this week. This week, that's what we were at. And I don't want to get into any two more of the numbers. I doubt that, you know, my company's watching this stream, but enough to make me go, oh fuck, that hurts. You know, I'm gonna miss these people. Let's see. see. Do you guys like the side camera? I can move it about a little bit. It's worth anybody's time. I like it. But we'll zoom in a little more. I'm not sure how everybody enjoys this stream. It might not even be large enough on the telephone. Sorry, I know I went from talking about a layoff to art and then back again. Sometimes it happens. Yep, this is working pretty well. I'm happy with this color. You know, I mentioned this on the stream before. I almost said I suffer from ADHD, but I should have just said I have ADHD. And sometimes I bounce around, especially when I'm talking about serious subjects. And so I hope you all follow me, and I'm not trying to like start a topic and then jump to something else disrespectfully. Be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just thankful. Thank you all are here. Side camera is too small on Moville. Yo, I hear you. I hear you. I won't worry about it too much. I was just experimenting with it. The other cool thing is I can flip it. Here's what I was going to try. I'm trying to experiment with. If I want to, bam, I can flip it, throw it up. And that way, if I want to get a side angle, I'll show you guys kind of what these dragons are going to look like straight up. I can do that. Pop right back over. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. I'm really happy with it. Oh yeah, I should do that. I'll be blue right in here. See it, and that's okay, but then fill in these other parts with black. That's fine. Yeah, this is looking pretty sick. Alright, question for the class. What color should I paint this dragon's eye? Part of me wants to paint it gold. Or like yellow. Maybe different colored eyes. Make that a thing. In the left below so it's not covered up by the chat on the mobile app. That I can do. I follow you. I follow you. Give me a second. There we go. And I can pull it if it's too much. I'm genuinely experimenting with it. I'll hide it for now. If everybody loves it, I'll kick it back on. Totally fine. but I want to respect the mobile app folks. Again, I'm still trying to find the right way to make it work. Yellow, yeah. Steph, you vibing on the yellow eyes? All right. Let me dig on that. We got one for yellow. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna look sick. Sick. Fucking sick. Alright, I'm just gonna touch up in here, because you know what? Let's make it blue. Yeah, maybe a pirate named Blue. I think that's a cool name. A dragon pirate named Blue. And that's okay, I'm not gonna fret about this, because again, I'm coming back in with a little silver. Over top. Yeah, that's a good point. I could flip it a couple of times. Let's see how it works. More like armor. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. From here, okay. I'm tempted. I'm close. All right, so everybody, basically, I'm close to finishing a lot of the stuff I was going to do that's going to sit beneath the silver paint. I know that's why it kind of looks the differences between these two colors are pretty extreme. I like that because when I do the paint all silver, these areas are going to look a little bit darker, which is going to make this stand out a little bit more. I've made the decision to make all of this silver and blue all the way down to the bottom, and all this gold and bronze all the way down to the bottom. Because I like the idea of this dragon like growing up from a wormling and being mostly silver, and as its arms kind of grow out, the blue kind of comes out, right? So it kind of, as its rib cage expands, the blue happens, and as its wings burst out, it's got all the blue in the wings, and its face kind of holds on to that light blue beneath the silver scales once I do that. So it almost looks like a big silver serpent with the blue in the wings that it can kind of tuck in away. And that's just some thoughts that I have on it. I think I might make the tongue pink. Just keep looking at it. Okay, so those are my thoughts. I'm close. I'm very close to starting some dry brushing. We just got to get this tail gold, and this face, man. I'm deciding. I'm gonna do it. I want to do gelatinous blue, and I think before I do that, I'm going to. Whoa! Drop my frickin' cap in it. Berserker. I shouldn't do that. That's not PC anymore. Okay. Let's see. right. I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. Because, it's my girl, Blue. There's the guy, Blue. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm still sticking with this story, right? Of this dragon being a shapeshifter. A lot of my dragons, I'm really digging on the shapeshift vibe. Or they turn into humans or turn into different creations or people. Really digging on the vibe of this dragon, like being on a pirate ship, and it kind of makes its keep by being like a first mate or like a pilot or maybe the person in the crow's nest, and then from that it reveals itself only when the ship is in grave danger. And that allows it to maintain its anonymity a lot of the time. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's a subtlety that I'm enjoying with this. It's very faint. Maybe pop a little bit. Like a coach Little League. No shame in that. No shame in coaching Little League. That's dope. Support the kids. Give them something to do. Take great personal joy in painting teeth. Something about teeth that are just, I don't know, just drawn to them. I don't know, might be mental. My father's father was a dentist, and I grew up listening to people talk about dentistry. They're fucking wild, man. Dentists are fucking brutal. Masochists, all of them. You ever tried talking to your dentist? Like, legit talking to them about what they're into? They're wild. Maybe it's just my dentist. Maybe I stumbled into some weird, crazy dental office, but I once started comparing some of the Dungeons and Dragons Lords of Hell. There's 9 different layers of the 9 hells in the Dungeons and Dragons universe, and I started bringing up topics like Asmodeus and different fallen angels, and they were just like, really? What is this about? And I was like, well, I mean, sometimes I'll create archetypes and base them off of these lords of hell. And they literally turned to me, a group of them, and they said, ooh, what archetype of hell would we be? At the dentist office. You never know. You never know. did my best to label them, and they appreciated it. I'm sure when they go home later and take off their skin and stare at their demon faces, they'll smile knowingly. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Thanks everybody for following me on that silly rant. That all did happen at my dentist. I'm just telling you silly stories. I have a habit of talking to a lot of people and like asking questions that most people wouldn't normally ask. Nothing inappropriate, of course, but just like, random deep questions. And I'm gonna paint this tone whitish for a minute so that there's this nice white back on it when I end up painting it, and I can build up from the white. Looking pretty dope. Yeah, dude. They're devils, sure. Now, this is the same people that engineered their instruments. They're like, rotary instruments, so that when you step on them like a gas pedal, it speeds up. Basically, making a drill for your mouth accelerate like a car. Yeah, they wild. My grandfather also liked cars. Let's see if we can get some of this out of there. Hope that doesn't screw up my coloring. No, I don't think it did. Oops, but that did. Fuck. That's fixed. There we go. Oof. Phew. I did it again. I put these wings behind here because I think it looks really cool on the stream, and I'm like painting above them, like trying not to drip on them. Silly. Okay. So now I guess I should just get okay. This one's gonna be tough because I know, Blueby, you suggested a toothpick, but I'm gonna see if I can do it with a brush. You can also join me in this. Crap. Well, give me a second. You know, yeah, that's good. That's okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty close. All right. Let's flip it. Let's do another one. Missed it. Hold on. Man, this always happens to me. I can get one eye looking real good, and the other one looks just like I've spit on it. It actually doesn't look that bad, I'll be honest. I'm pretty happy with them. I have a friend on Instagram named Blake Kelly. He's I think the lead painter at Magecraft Miniatures, where I buy all these minis. That dude's so good at drawing eyes on dragons. Alright, so I'm just puckering. Probably as good as I'm going to get it. That's okay. That color works. Steph, good thinking. I don't know if you're still on the stream. Thank you. All right. There. Okay, now we're going to take a break from the head. And we're going to switch paint colors. Take a quick 30-second. Let's take a breath because we just did something pretty cool. Break. Breathe. Breathe. Yes, Mr. Wizard, Cascadian Wizard, you're right, it does. It pops nicely. Now check out this booty. Now, I'll flip that around so we can all kind of enjoy what I did. I didn't mean that pretentiously. I just so that we can all see what I did. You understand? Y'all get it. Oh, come on. Some of these angles make it look unflattering, but I like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So let's roast a bowl. Smoke them if you got them. Party. Oof. We got 5 on stream. Let's roll. All right. What I was able to create color-wise for these fins. Normally I go dark to light when I'm making things work like this, but I found that using light first and then adding this bronze to it later allows me to really create a nice back. So I'm going to create a metallic golden orange. These two colors. Definitely will. I'm painting the scales. Okay, which means I gotta take this blue out. I should be able to get most of it. Okay, so what I've noticed from this stream, the higher thingy, is there's a longer delay in me talking and everybody responding. So if there is a delay in me responding to an answer or a question or something like that, it is because there is a delay. Wow, that was a very long explanation to let everybody know that there is a delay in my video. Fun. Okay, let's mix these things up. Sorry, sometimes I get a little cynical about the way I process things out loud, and everybody gets an insight into my inner monologue on stream, so sometimes I feel a little self-conscious and just explain it. Okay, I've got a good color going. Let's take it back and bring it back to the tail. Ooh, let me just, oh yeah, rule of thumb. Don't just grab the face that you just painted. Don't do that like I just did. Don't do that. All right. Let's get into it. Do a bigger spot first just to see. Yeah, that's what I want. You know what? We're going to talk a little bit more about this dragon. We got to come up with its names that pirates would come up with. So this dragon realistically very rarely shows itself, but it might only show itself during really big battles with this pirate ship. So my question to you, friends, is what would pirates refer to a giant silver dragon that came out of the ocean? The silver, the wave, the silver surfer, that kind of comes out in a whole different meaning for me, and which I enjoy thoroughly. Oops, I painted that shit. That's okay, because we can paint over it. We're doing the light colors. Just tap that, get that off real fast, actually. You know, the sea worm, or like, the worm of storms, or something like that. This dragon, silver dragons have a snow ice breath, if I'm not mistaken. So realistically, this might be a frozen pirate vessel, maybe one that's in like a more of a Siberian region of whatever fantasy realm. But yeah, what would a monster's name be? This is working. This is gonna look so sick. Ooh, okay. Hey, thanks again for hanging out, everybody. I enjoy the way that this tail kind of fans out big at the end of it. Just makes it look like it's made for the sea. You know, I don't want to listen to lyrics right now. Ooh, that's a good vibe. All right. Switch it over just for fun. Sylphie Copperbeard. Sylphie. That's a really cool name. But I want one that would strike fear, like the what would somebody from the Sylphie Copperbeard sounds fucking dope. What would people who feared this call it? You know, the gale of the deep. Something like. Used to this alternate camera, so I'm like, go back. It's a good thing to experiment with. Okay, so my goal, I know I haven't done it the last few weekends because things have been a little crazy. I am going to stream my Among Us games on Saturday. Now, we usually play pretty late into the night, but I just think it'd be fun, and I think it'll be cool because I can mute myself in the Discord chat and then still talk to the chat, and that will be fun if there will be chat. And y'all will have my screen, and you'll get to see when I get my face ripped off by the alien. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I am okay. I've won a few games, not solo, dual imposters. We usually play, if we're lucky, we play with like 10 people, so it's a big debate. It's definitely a big debate when we get into these different things. It's gonna be fun. Okay, bam. How does this tail kind of look with it? Oh, fuck. This is just looking so mad. Just so fucking cool. The Flying Cutlass. That does sound like a dope car. No, it sounds like something maybe Bezos would name his, like, aerial sedan. I like that. Flying Cutlass. Ooh, and maybe it swings, it flies by the ships with its wings and cuts the side of the ships and guts it, right? Like a cutlass cuts you across the stomach. Flying Cutlass. Oh yeah, and I like that. Sylphie Copperbeard. Sylphie Copperbeard. Oh, the Flying Cutlass. That sounds fucking dope. Alright, I'm digging this. Good work. Good work, everybody. We'll keep building it. Okay. I gotta start working that. And I use a lot of paint. Didn't need to use that much paint. God, I just love this look of this dragon, man. It's cool. I almost painted it the color of my tattoo. That's one of my goals, is to get a dragon that actually has the face of this dragon and then paint it the same colors. But I need more money. But yeah, using the wings as weapons, fuck yeah. There's all sorts of different ways. There's a wing attack built in, but like if this was on the sea, a wing attack that operated like a fucking scimitar, man, now that would be a formidable dragon. Okay. Little bronze. see if I need to mix it. We'll have some mixed over here. Okay. I don't know exactly how to make it sit, so I'm just gonna I'm starting these bigger areas because some of these smaller pieces, if I add too much bronze, it's just not gonna work. There's just not enough for it to really work and get that ombre effect that I like. I hope I'm using that term properly. And right, so the last bits of the dragon painting are the most important for like detail and cool shit. Right, like, so me just coming in here with some gold or with some bronze sparkle and just the bottom bits allows me to then work up using a Fire Newt orange bronze color scheme. You can see it right here. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just stopped right there, but I got a little bit too... See, and I got too excited and wanted to paint more. That's okay. But again, everything we're dry brushing with silver. So it's okay if there's a little bleed. Don't get too wild with it. But you wanna be free to kind of work with it, play with it. Back. And then you kind of work up from that color. And if it gets a little too much, we just use some Fire Newt orange on the tips over here. I think I was getting a little too crazy with this. I shouldn't have used that dark. I should have just stuck with this. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's neat. Go over with gold again. See, I should have just gone with the bronze first and then went from dark to light. I know it doesn't happen this way, but sometimes when I make a mistake, I feel a collective sigh from everybody watching. They're just like, but really, it's not. Maybe that is happening, but I know that I'm going to come back later and do it. Just kind of top this off. then yeah, okay. Okay, that's the lesson right there. I'm not going to worry too much about the just straight bronze color. It's not really working for me the way I wanted it to, and I like the way the bronze and Fire Nude Orange are working for me. They have the sparkle, but not all that deep brown. This works. This is working.
I won't try to talk you into changing your mind. I only ask that you behave justly.
The silver scimitar. Yeah. This actually works pretty well for what I'm doing. Get that part right up in there. Okay. Okay, now that I know which colors are the right ones, this side should be easier. Yes. This is doing well. This is all right. Did I break that? I bet I did. Probably. No dragon survives being painted by me without accidentally being broken by me. Maybe this pirate collects art items and maybe fights a certain way as a human with maybe a cutlass and a scimitar, and its fighting style is then mimicked when it takes its dragon form, you know. And I'm getting a vibe of like, remember the old show Merlin, the BBC show Merlin? Young Merlin and King Arthur, or young Arthur before he becomes king. It's got Giles from Buffy on it. It's pretty great. But the idea is Arthur just had no idea that Merlin was magical. So I kind of like that idea of like the captain of this boat not knowing that one of its members was the dragon, maybe even the dragon that it's hunting. Then you can get little Captain Ahab vibes. The Great Silver Scale, or something like that. There's one, the Silver Scale. Okay. Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to be doing, the tips of the wings and the horns, I'm going to be doing white pearlescent. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off the way I want to, but I think I figured out the best way to do it. And that is to just paint them with this gelatinous white color, and then with a reflective white varnish over top of them. But since it's white, I think I'm going to wait until a little bit later, after I dry brush the silver. Should I do purple around the eyes? Dry brush a little purple like the purple that's in this wing. Just to get a little purple in the eye before this whole thing turns silver. I think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little more of that white. Let's do that. Yo, this dragon looks mean. Would this dragon have a bronze tongue? No. I don't think so. There's a piece of me that wants to try it. You know it. Yo, I'm almost ready to start dry brushing this thing, but I think I should attach the wings first. What else I needed to do? Music, bass, washes. Oh no, wait, wrong. Dry brush the purple, glue it together, base painting, face painting, colors, eyes, and washes, maybe? I was considering a lighter, like a wash in here. You know what I might do? I might sepia the horns and then paint white over them so that it's dark in the creases. Alright. I like the way this looks because this is going to be that central, not terribly exciting looking piece on the dragon that doesn't take your gaze array away from the other cooler looking pieces, which is the head and the wings and its fun tail. Man, I'm nervous. Okay, so next step then. We have got to paint this thing. No, we're gonna glue it. We're gonna glue it together. Let's take a back up. Let's look at this. Let's spend some more time on it, I suppose. Just looking at this, thinking about all the other wild things I can do, but everything's in the place that I kind of want it. I don't want to like go too crazy with stuff that's just going to disappear, right? Okay. Let's take it. Let's look at what we have. Look at what we're working with. Paintbrushes down for a moment. We have glue. We got my super glue. We've got a dragon. We've got a wing. And since most people will be looking at it like this, I'm choosing to really make this be the part that is seemingly seamless. Now there's still going to be a bit of a seam, obviously, because nothing's perfect. But once I get it glued, I will be able to then work out the paint a little bit better. Look at that bad boy. So big. It's so big. It really works a lot better when I have the wings attached. Okay, when I'm looking at it. Alright, fuck it. So I'm looking at the way this thing is like shaped. Like props to Magecraft Miniatures for like honing this as best they fucking can. I could still try and like shave off little bits here and there to try and get it to fit, but like it's touching in like a lot of different places, and I kind of like that. So I'm gonna. Normally I find a way to make it sit right, so I can take my hands off of it and really let it just chill. But these wings are in a weird position. Like they're. It's not easy for me to do that, so I'm just going to hold it. And then when I'm done holding it, put it down like that, maybe. And then I'll put something under it, right? Like if I did that, that would kind of work. Just gonna hold it. Hold it. Not be a floppy dick. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Now I've messed these up before, and I have fixed them before. So we're just going to make sure the glue is on its way out. Alright, it is. Fix out of this. Here. Whew. Alright. Here we go. I'm already happy with where it's sitting. Nobody move. Because you know I won't be. I feel it. I'm feeling it. It's feeling good. It's feeling good. Let's go, Floobs. Let's go. Here we go. AMA, ask me anything. Hit me. I'll be honest. Completely honest. Just don't I don't know. Make me look too stupid. I don't even know who's on the stream anymore. Hopefully, I know we got the Floobs and we got the Cascadian Wiz and we got the oh, Tobes. Oh, I didn't see you there, Toby. What's up? I'm holding. I don't know how long this delay is. Either nobody's asking me AMA questions and it's still. Oh, how long does it usually take to dry? Thank you. Now I feel like a dude. That's a good question. Not long. I'm gonna hold it here for a good minute or two, maybe till the end of this song, and maybe another one. Trying to rotate it, find the center of gravity. Okay, it looks like it's wanting to hold. That's good. That's a good sign. See if there's any bleed in the back. Nothing too bad. Seems to be in line pretty well. I'm going to sprinkle some baking soda into the groove to make sure it fills in as best I can. That's what the Magecraft minis do. The folks over in Magecraft Miniatures. But it looks like it's fairly straight on, which is good. Okay. It's getting dangerous just then. I took my hand off, but it worked. Just trying not to get my fingerprints all over it, because technically the oils, I have really dry hands, fortunately, but the oils in your hands can make it so that anything on top of this layer is susceptible to falling off, because then there's a layer of human between it. Wait another 30 seconds. And obviously I would love it if I could figure out a way to make it so that there weren't any of these lines, but honestly, I'm not going to freak out with a couple of lines. Man. Looks like it's not even together up top. Here's the question. How do I add more stability without fucking up all my color? I destroy a brush. That's how I do it. Yep. I'm just gonna set you down here for a minute. Nope, I'm not gonna set you down like that. I'm gonna set you down like this. Get out of there. It worked. It worked. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some toothpick. Right, I could have totally used a fucking toothpick. You're right. But that worked. That's okay. And I don't use this brush, so I use it, and that's okay. What's my favorite type of dragon? I've not painted one yet. Good question. I'm going to think about it while I get the baking soda. All right. That's baking soda. Here we go. I'm just gonna try and sprinkle it into the crack. Look at that. Hold on. Let me show it to you. Alright. It worked. It legit worked. It filled in the cracks. And I can brush most of it away. Fuck yeah, Blake. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, holy shit. What an idea. Quite get it all into those grooves. Then in theory I would take a little bit of blue in my gray and I'd create my little base color. That I used for most of the dragon's wings. That color. And I paint over. Well, it's not enough glue. Shit. Okay, this is fine. This is the act. This is that weird balancing act. Put a little glue right there. Get it on the tip of this brush. Get it in the hole. Then okay. Now I'm starting to understand what Blake was talking about. Once the glue dries. Okay, yeah, now I have more of a solid surface to work with. Nah. Wait, should I just destroy that again? No. I mean, it's better. Looks a little bit more like the scales at this distance. Good enough for the dragon. I didn't even think about that. I just grabbed it by the wing. Bam. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough, man. That's okay. Awesome. You know, that's fine. Cool. All right. That brush, spin it, sit for a minute. Who's ready for the other ring? The other ring, wing. Fuck. Okay, brain. Come on, let's try. I don't know what just happened, but my brain decided to get a little crazy. Welcome, anybody else who just tuned in randomly for that one moment. We're gonna attach this second dragon wing. And I think what I'm going to do is, It's already dry. So shave this one down a little bit to really get it to fit. This thing is so big. So fucking goodness gracious. All right. We can all smoke a collective bowl at the end of this. Ooh, I think I got a good angle on that. Yeah. Nope. Barely missed it. Barely saved that shit. Oof. Pushing real hard. Relax. Fingernails, baby. I don't know it's breaking. Oh no, I was just tapping the glue container. Too close. I'm really nervous to let go now. Zoomed my camera in a little bit more so you can see my face better. I like it a little bit more. I think it's clearer. I don't know if anybody thinks about that stuff. I'm constantly thinking about the technical side of the stream because I work in tech. So I'm like, okay, bandwidth, I'm thinking camera angles. Maybe if I differentiate that, it'll provide people with an alternate viewing experience and all that shit. Just from years and years hustling in the live performance world. Man, this dragon is really fucking cool. And really big. Blue. Flying cutlass. Silver scimitar of the deep. The chilled gale. Dude, that wingspan, right, bro? Okay. Look at the other side. balls. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's a lip. You see it? So that's where my brain would go. Okay, how do I create additional mass here? Do I use the glue? Maybe. I think so. That's not a bad idea. Since I've already said fuck it to this brush, I'll just brush it off of there. Round it down. Get some of that BS. Sprinkle, sprinkle, baby. Wow. And then we go. Actually, that's gonna work. It's subtle. Obviously it's super white right now, but some of that off. That created a slope for me. It's very subtle, but it's there. And then I take my buddy, Mr. Paintbrush, and get at it. Boom. Just so everybody knows, I've never used baking soda before. I'm kind of working off of the idea of what this is. So it's working really well for what I think I'm trying to do. I am just, I'm learning as I go. This thing is huge. Flip this camera. Good. Zoom out. Fucking wild. I'm supposed to sit like that. Mean boy. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Fuck. Man. Sorry, everybody. I'm just like astounded at this piece. Like the dudes at Lord of the Print, the guy that sculpted this, right? He created this whole thing. Wingspan is just fucking killer. Sorry, I know I'm just in awe over my own creation. I think you should celebrate your own creational accomplishments. So I'm just doing that. Bam. Hey, now it finally sits comfortably. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see what time. I'm totally imagining that tendon off the shoulders to the thumbs as super sharp so he can fly by and cut sails and masts down. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Should I silver now? Should I do it? Should we dry brush silver? There's only one other Thursday next week, and that's for the final for this month, for this dragon. Or should I paint the horns? What do y'all want to see? You want to see some silver, or do you want to see some horns? Get the horns out of the way. I don't know what the lick was, but I'm smoking a bowl because we did it! Fuck! This dragon looks like got some super demon vibes right here. For everybody else who's just joining, horns last. I think horns last. Man, I don't know. I kind of want to. Let me play Fluby's advocate. If I do them last, then I'll be able to kind of dry brush without worrying about the white. I'll already have to come back and touch up a few of the pieces of the gold. That's probably right. Probably right. Yeah, agreed. And then we could all enjoy learning how to paint like a pearl look together. Okay. Well, I guess that means we get to dry brush. My favorite technique. Ooh. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Oh man, this has been a very exciting stream. Where's my silver? Here's my silver. So many colors. Oh, right, of course. And I have to paint the base next week. Maybe I should. I like painting the base with everybody. Yeah, I'll do that. Paint the horns, paint the base, paint the nails, paint the wingtips. Fine tune some colors. Glue it together. Be thankful. Man. Just staring at it, man. Just enjoying this piece. Okay, here, let's do it. Glue thing. Let's put the cap on the glue. Always cap your glue. Especially when the mouth's off. Cap it. Bam, bam. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. People mouth off to me all the time. I live with 2 toddlers. Oh my god, my daughter's learned how to sing in 1-step intervals. And she learned it by memorizing the sad trombone sound. So anytime I say that she can't do something that she wants, she looks at me and goes, wah, 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 and then gets really sad. But it's like such a troll move that I'm just like, I'm so... I appreciate that you're able to sing those intervals. Really, you're 3. That's awesome. But you sad tromboned your father. Anyway. It's silly. Right. Dry brushes. Where are you? Right here. Here's the dry brush. Okay. Silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to start in the chest. Because that'll be the most forgiving. And I won't instantly... If I do it wrong, I won't immediately become sad. Because I just ruined a wing. And I love these wings. God, maybe I should go back in and like turquoise the wings a little bit more. Nah, man, Hat Trick's my song. I'm just gonna go for it. It's a sign. Man, I met some good people in the Twitch art community this week. Found a really cool dude named Jarrett that paints miniature terrain, and a person named Meg, and just a bunch of other friendly people. Let's see. Oop. I gotta get better at shout outs because I feel like I should totally be able to post their channels, but I can't remember them. And I'm freaking out about this dry brush. Anyway, here we go. Control this, so I'm going to paint silver on. Huh, did my internet just blip? I just got an update that said welcome to the chat room, so I'm wondering if it just blipped. Nope, bandwidth looks good. Kind of sounds like I'm underwater. Okay, I understand. Looks like something got funky initially. Let me keep this other thing open. Alright, it should be okay now. It should be okay. I'm going to chill for a minute and make sure that the stream is looking good because I know everybody wants to see this dry brushing. Okay. Check, check, check. Hopefully it's okay. Can everybody hear me? Does it sound a little better? Nah, still doing it. Okay. 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 All right. Oh my, how is it now? Is that a little bit better? I adjusted a few things. Whoa, my internet decided that it wanted to lose a bit. Okay, I see. It's just peaked. Looks like it's just doing its thing that it normally does around 11, where it decides to take a little bit less. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to wait. Agreed. I'm seeing my bit rate all of a sudden drop suddenly. Hang tight. Hang tight. I'm just going to turn off something that I think might be updating. Don't go anywhere. Man, why does it always do this? Always just fucking tanks right at the tail end of the stream. All right, from my end, it looks like it's getting better. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do this because I think it's still unstable. I'm going to pause the music. Shit, that might be weird. Like all the lights in my house just flashed. That might be something different. Yeah, man. Memory's looking dope. I mean, I'm at 9 out of 32 gigs. CPU's at 15%. But I'm sending at 6.2 megabytes per second. I think it's starting to stable out. Or stabilize. Barely. Yeah. God. Now it looks like it's working. I mean, it looks like it's a little bit more secure. Now it's okay. Now I'm receiving 142 meg. Okay. Okay. Fuck. And it just dropped again to 2. Ah, man. I'm disappointed. All right.